champion for from high. In the land where timeless heroes live and their legends never die. Fire Emblem, where heroes of the ages, with my desire your heart soon, with Karamu. The end is reaching a reach, take up my fight as I beseech. To kingdoms where each my faith with war, bring us peace forevermore.
Alrighty. Hope everyone's doing well today. I'm gonna actually do the cataloging part of this first because there's not too many people here yet. Okay, so there's Sita and Plumeria, Freya, and Ogma. I don't think I have any of these. Maybe Freya, but I guess we'll check. So let's see here. They're both Cav, Ace Red, and Carlos, and then Ogma's. Was he a demo? I feel like he would have been a demo. And then was it Max Cav? Yeah. Let's see, Red Beast, no Freyr. Carlos Beast. No Freya. I might have her somewhere, but not here. And then I don't think I have the others. Yeah, no Sita. That was infantry, right? Yep, don't have them. Alrighty. Do some TT while we're waiting for people to trickle in here. I gotta do forging bonds as well. Actually, I'm gonna do that first because I can just do one battle. Yeah, especially since the multiplier is not great.
I cannot fall.
It's not bad, it's just not. It's because I would like it.
Let's go rescue my brother.
Hey Kaizen, welcome in. I believe you're first today. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Just doing some Tempest trials while people are not here yet. So like I said, we have some summons to do on the Sita Plumeria banner. And then we might actually do some cataloging because I want to try and finish that because I gotta move stuff off and back to where they're supposed to go before I can do anything right. Super dizzy, head popped. Ooh, think it's sinuses or something. Okay. Well, take it easy then. No need to stick around if you need to take some rest. Just felt something pop between my eyes. Oof, almost fell over. Was it just like randomly, or did like something happen that caused it? That you know, like were you doing something that prompted that to happen? You know, no doctor. Although my parents both are. Have you looked at those symptoms just to be sure? Just gotten out of the shower, I was getting dressed, so maybe the heat to the air conditioner might have caused it, but usually doesn't. Yeah. Have you been like having cold symptoms at all lately, or? And like when you say you felt something pop, did it feel? Mom is a nurse. She said it's probably sinuses, but she checked them out on me later. Okay. Did it feel like when when your ears pop when you change elevation? Did it feel like that kind of?
You look radiant. As do you.
And is there any pain, or is it just you felt it and then now you're just dizzy? I've been trying to have a diet day, but she brought me some food after that. Yeah. So, I mean, whenever you're worried about something, it's always good to make sure you're normally healthy otherwise. I mean, diet's never... It's more about, like, what you eat, as opposed to how much. I'm gonna take over my 10 manual here, just to make sure we survive. There we go. Wait, I'm gonna take over the iPad as well. Just to make sure. Hey Ryumia, welcome in. How are you today? Uh-oh. Okay, I'm done for the day. You didn't even lose yet. Ooh, that was close. Felt like an ear pop, heard for a split second, and then I nearly fell forward off my bed. Been leaning over to put on my socks. Oof. Hey, usually balance stuff is like ear related. That's weird. Well, hopefully it's nothing too serious. Hopefully it's just, I don't know. As people get older, like stuff starts happening, and you're just like, I'm just getting old. I'm good, just spamming forging bonds right now to level up Summer Sword. I hear that, yeah. I'll probably do more Summer Sword when the multiplier is at 2. Ooh. $82 orbs, but 3 Hopes banner is in like a week, so it doesn't feel like enough. Presumably.
No problem at all. Tear them to keep up.
Your orders.
What have we here?
This world.
Nednir, welcome in. How is your class?
We finally agree. Keep up.
The wind.
Yes.
Yes.
Tear them to shreds. No problem at all.
It's okay. Good to hear. Let me give you a shout out here. Boom.
What have we here?
I'll comply.
Just doing some Temple Trials here before everyone else gets here, so we can
Yes.
do our summons once people are here. And then, like I said, we'll probably do some collection cataloging before we get into the game. Into 3 Hopes, I mean. Because there's not much going on in Fate today. Actually, we're close to just getting to 50k. Should I just do it? It's 2 battles, right? 2 runs, I should say. Most likely. All right. Nanonator, did you hydrate? Dun, 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 dun. Careful though. Make sure you're still giving yourself a chance to go to the bathroom. You don't want to drink too much water and hold that in. That's called water intoxication. Dun, 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 dun. One more in the icon 10. Yeah, I've been making a ton of progress, but there's still so much left in terms of cataloging my collection. Never knew drinking too much water was bad. It's not the fact that you're drinking too much water, it's that you're not. There should be a constant flow in and out. So the thing is, there's what's called water intoxication, where people will drink a lot, but then they don't let themselves go to the bathroom for various reasons or whatever. And that can actually be lethal. So, didn't a radio station kill people by making them hold it? Yep. Some idiots at a radio station when the Wii, remember when the Wii launched and it was popular, and everyone was like trying to find one because stores were very low in stock. Well, some radio station thought it'd be funny to do a hold your Wii for a Wii contest, because you hear Wii, I think, Anyway, and then they had people calling in, being like, "Hey, are you guys sure you should be doing this? This is dangerous. There's something called water intoxication." And the radio station people were like, "Oh no, your body's like 90% water. I'm pretty sure it's okay for you to drink water and hold it in." And they're like, "No, I'm pretty sure this is a thing. You shouldn't be doing this." And then they ignored the caller. They ignored the warnings. And then the winner of the contest, they won the prize by holding it in. They got home, and then they died, and then there were like serious investigations into that, and I'm sure the entire radio team got fired there. I never actually followed up in terms of what happened, but yeah, that's water intoxication. Water intoxication is a thing, so make sure again, guys, especially like with the weather as hot as it is now around the world. Make sure you are drinking enough and hydrating, but make sure you don't like try and hold it in. Make sure you guys are going to the bathroom. Properly, I should say. Properly. Got one more round and that should get us to 50K. Yeah, it's weird to think that our body is mostly water in terms of like volume. Even crazier is that even though our bodies are mostly water, even water, and thus our bodies, are mostly empty space, if you think about it. Like empty space. Like the space between... We're getting like real subatomic here. But the space between the nucleus of an atom and its electron shell is relatively vast. Alright, the iPad should be done for today. I gotta make sure I have space to summon. We can get rid of some of the summons we did yesterday. We got 1 5-star per account yesterday. None of them focus, but we did get some. Alright, still need a plus defense cane or a plus res Catria or we'll keep you. And then we got a plus HP Gee. Dun, dun, dun. These literal subatomic things are fast. Oh, I guess it's opposite day. I mean, like, no, so I said relative. Relative to the size of the nucleus, the space between the nucleus and the electrons it's many times bigger than the nucleus itself. It's like the distance between like something as big as the sun versus like the planets of the solar system. There's millions of miles of empty space in between. Even though the sun is pretty large, relative to the size of the solar system, it's pretty small. There's a lot of empty space there. Yeah, and again, because those electron shells basically, because it's negatively charged, it basically keeps all other atoms at a distance. Now, yes, they can be attracted in the way that basically their electron shells basically can be shared, and that's how we get different molecules. But again, the space between electron shells and a nucleus is relatively much bigger. Let's see, obtained plus res Sully, plus HP Crom, plus defense Virion, plus defense Perry, plus defense Catria, plus res Donald, HP Mustafa, res Felicia. Actually, that's pretty good. Pretty good IV for defense Norn, HP Sophia, res Mordecai. Oh, I'm full. All right. Nanator, thank you for the hydrate. There is a cooldown, just so you know. That's how you should do things. Did you put a cooldown on yours yet, Nanator? Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bum, 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 bum. Put a cooldown on yours. Let's see. Res Mordecai, Res Matthew, Speed Henry, Defense Skyhawk. There's our Kent. A brand new Kent. The space between the planets isn't empty. Sure, it's not all planets, but it's filled with dust and asteroids and junk. Right, but I'm talking about the sun and the planets themselves. So there's millions of miles. If you talk about like an atom, when you go subatomic, the space between the protons and neutrons, which are basically like all huddled together, the space between that and like the nearest electron shell, which the closest electron shell can only have 2 electrons orbiting basically the nucleus at any given time, max, for the closest shell at least. The relative distance is massive, and there's nothing in between that we know of. Yeah, because it's the nuclear attraction between the positively charged protons and negatively charged neutrons, and then the not neutrons, electrons, and then the neutral. That's what I call neutrons. Charged neutrons keeping things at bay, and then you have the electrons of one atom and the electrons of another. Those are negatively charged, so they're going to repel each other. So if you think about it, like if you have two atoms, they have their negatively charged shells. They're always never going to be touching per se, unless they're sharing electron shells, which they can. That's how we make molecules. But two separate molecules, they'll basically stay repelling, which means, you know, two things touching are never actually touching. If I remember later, I'm on mobile. Okay. I think you can do it on mobile. You just have to do it through your browser. Like the Twitch dashboard, you can access through your browser. I've done that in the past. Because there was one time I did an IRL stream on top of the press box when we were doing a marching band show, and I went live, and then chat was just responding on all emotes, and I was like, why is no one actually talking? And I'm like, oh. So no, I think someone whispered me. They're like, hey, the chat's still in emote only mode, which we set it to emote only after each stream, just so we don't get like hate rated off stream. Someone's like, hey, we're still in emo only mode. I'm like, oh shoot. So I hopped on my phone browser to change that. All right, let's make sure we have some space. I mean, it's not the most ideal or pleasant experience, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. It's a plus res Kent. Is it just space where things could exist, or is it like how if you get too close to the sun, you cease existence? Well, the protons and protons and electrons should never touch because they're basically just gonna cancel out, and then you get a burst of energy. Two things can't touch. I know it's technically true, not saying you're wrong. Then why can you get killed by a sword if the sword can't actually cut things? Oh no, I never said the sword can't actually cut things. Think of it this way. Any pressure you feel is basically the pressure of your electrons against something else's electrons, and then they're basically just they can't coexist, if that makes sense. You know, if you have two magnets that are, you know, if you have the same ends pointing toward each other, think of it that way. They repel, right? They're not physically touching, but if I had a powerful enough magnet against another powerful enough magnet and try to push them together, that's a lot of force, right? Now think of that as being every single atom, or every single atom in a physical object. Think of how much force is actually there. So when if you like use the example of your knife, for example, let's say I'm cutting a cake, okay? That knife is never actually cutting or touching the cake itself or the molecules of that cake, but as the sharp blade goes down and the electrons of those atoms come down, it's basically coming near the atoms and the electrons of the cake molecules and shoving them to the side, if that makes sense. If it's just electrons feeling stuff, then why is some pain dull and some pain sharp? Like a dull knife doesn't hurt, but a needle does. Because again, when you have that sharp end, like a sharp point, you're basically able to basically penetrate further because there's going to be less. Think of it this way: the pounds per, like the amount of pressure per area of, you know, skin, for example. When you have more force in a small amount of area, it's more easily going to push through. Whereas if you have a bunch of, let's say, small magnets, you know, near each other, yeah, there's gonna be some pressure there, but it's not gonna be enough for like one to kind of like decimate the others, you know. But so that has to do with pounds per square inch. All right, where was I? We made space. Shall we summon? Should we summon? So my main account has none of these. I'm pretty sure my alts might have something. I think I maybe have a Freya on the alts somewhere. Hey, Bernadette fan, welcome in. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Dun, 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 dun. All right, you're just in time, Bernadette fan. We're about to do our summons on the banner. Was this last year's banner? Because let's see, these are book 5 heroes. No, these are book 4 heroes, so they would have been during the book 5 time. So yeah, this is last year's. So we will summon for last year's summer heroes. I don't have any. Who should I go for? I feel like I should go for green first. And if I don't get green, what do you guys think I should go for? I've seen a lot more Summer Freya than Summer Freyr, but I don't know if that's because she's actually good. I think she's pretty good, if I remember correctly. Or if there are 2 reasons that people picked her more. You're doing all right? Good to hear. It's Tuesday, guys. It's almost halfway through the week. We're almost halfway to the weekend. Like how it's Tuesday. We're like, oh, it's almost the weekend. But yeah, we're about to do our summons. So again, we're probably going to go green if we get it. But chat, what should I go for as my backup color if we don't get green? If I don't get green, who should I go for? Colorless for Freya. Red for Freyr, or blue for Ogma. Summer Ogma. Did anyone summon on this banner? Dun, 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 dun. And then Bernadetta fan, I did send you a DM, so we just need to talk price in terms of, so if you're gonna get one of the Three Hopes copies, along with, I actually have the keychain that you wanted, so that's over here too. Then we just gotta figure out a price and then your shipping address, and then we'll send that out to you. Got a free summon, or just a free summon and got nothing. Ah, okay. I mean, that's the likelihood with the free summon, because this is what, 3%? Yeah. Summer Frey is a good unit. Freyr is a defensive cab, and there's less good skills for them. Okay. So the unit themselves is not inherently bad. It's just that there's not as much you can do with them. Especially beast defensive cab like him. Okay. Got Lucius on the banner. Wanted greens, but no greens, so one color. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we'll go green then, and then probably colorless if we don't get green. Was Ogma a demote? I feel like Ogma was a demote. I was asking this earlier, but I don't think anyone's here yet. I think Ogma's was the demote, but I don't remember. Sorry, I keep pointing at this rubber band. I have so many rubber bands. Yeah, he was the demote. Okay. That's what I thought. I was like, I feel like he was a demote. Alright guys, let's see what we get. Come on green, come on green, come on green, come on green. Please, 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 please. Damn it. Guess we're going for Freya. We'll go green on the others. Hey look guys, no need for a pole. Trident isn't the worst weapon out there. I mean, yeah. Alright, no need for a pole guys, because it's only one colorless on the main and one green each on the alts. I swear to God, if I get like 2 Cetas on both my alts and... main thing is attack speed solo. Oh, he's attack speed solo. Okay. 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 Yeah, we're still just gonna do the one summon here. As much as I would like to see to... Like, if there's anything I'm gonna summon for now, it'd be that Niffle for... my Lilith. Alright guys, you know the drill. Lilith was in the chat, speaking of Lilith. And we'll see if we can get Freya on the main and Sita on the alts. Damn alts. Swear to God, if I get Sita on one of these alts, not the main. Or I can't get her, so. And then remind me when we do 3 hopes, I gotta make sure I scan my amiibo before midnight today. That would be actually ideal. So you summer. Oh, thank you, Remia. Here we go, guys. Boom. So use Summer Sita a lot today. She's really useful except when paired with Duo Peony. Or especially, not except. Especially. Was that no smoke? Dang it. We just get 3 stars and everything? Oh my god. I was like, I know I didn't see smoke on my main, and then I was like, wait a second. All these summons are synced up, which means that none of the others got smoke either. I was like, oh man. Oh well. Oh well. Unconditional Kanto is still kind of busted, especially with effectiveness against half the game. I mean, that's, yeah. That's Sita for you. That's Sita. Alright. So before we get into 3 hopes, I kind of want to do some collection stuff just to get caught up with the CDs. Linhardt, yeah, we got Linhardt on the main there. Luthier is at least Swift Sparrow. Yes, but that's on my iPhone 10 though, and I never use that account. That's the problem. So I can get all the best units on my iPhone 10, but when you don't use the account, it's like, what's the point? But yeah, we got Linhardt on the main. We got, I think, Titania on the iPad, Luthier on the 10. So I just had a hiccup. Alrighty, I'm gonna do some cataloging before we get to 3 hopes, but I will get 3 hopes ready. I didn't get very far with grinding yesterday, so we're not gonna finish the game today. Apparently grinding for supports through battles is extremely ineffective, but the thing is you don't have enough activity points just to do that, so you have to do it through battles. And it took forever to get Was it Ferdinand and Lysithea leveled up in supports, and then Edelgard with Dorothea at first, and then we switched to Edelgard and Baltus, and now I have it set up for Ferdinand and Leone, and Edelgard and... I'm assuming I finished Baltus. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe I didn't. Because I think Geralt was after Baltus. Time to switch mains for Swiss Sparrow fodder. Yeah, guys, we're gonna have to just throw away everything on the main. Just for that Luthier. Did you get the Shamir Baltus support? No, but we can do that next then. Because I know you mentioned you, or I remember you mentioned you really wanted to talk about it. So we can do that next. We'll do that on stream. But yeah, no, grinding for support is going to take a while. I mean, for all of them, it's going to take a while. But we can do Baltus and Chimera. I'm guessing that would take me about a half an hour. So not super long, but... Because each of the battles that I was grinding supports on, I think took me about 7 minutes. Because I've seen that one. Oh, you've seen that one, Brenda? Yeah, because Kaizen was mentioning about that one that they wanted to talk about. But, alright, let's do some cataloging real quick. I just want to get all the CDs kind of updated, because I have some CDs that I picked up recently that I want to input in there. Is there C support I want to talk about? Oh, that should be real easy then. That'd probably take me either 7 minutes or 15 minutes. So this is the cataloging app that I use, guys. Oh, by the way, there's today's code word. If you guys want to enter the giveaway, there's today's code word of the day. But alright, let me grab... Actually, do I need to grab anything yet? I know I need to grab something at one point, but for now, let me just pull up this. Alright, the media one box. Bernadetta and Marianne support. Is that one a good one? I don't think I've done Marianne supports yet, because I haven't been using her too much, because I was mostly focusing on Black Eagles. But now that we're going to try and grind out sports, we had to work on Marianne's and all the other Golden Deer and Blue Lions and all them. So these are the CDs in my Fire Emblem collection, specifically in the first of 3 boxes. You can see here on the left side, Media Box 1 has 79 items, most of them CDs. Box 2 has 47. You can see from this preview photo that this has a lot of the larger items, like the 3 Houses soundtrack and the USB from, it was like a Karuta card game, I think. You can see on the left side there's that Dragalia Lost Special Edition soundtrack. And then Media Box 3 actually is only 6 items right now. It's got a lot of these, Karuta card games. It's got the laser discs. I think there was one more thing in there. Ah, yes, vinyl record. Dun, dun, dun. You've seen Bernadetta and Marianne's port except C? Wait, how'd you do that? What? Because you have to get C before you can get the other ones. Right here, let's see. It was the Renka CD I need to get, yeah. Because her solo album has like a rearrangement of the Fates theme. But anyway, let me input this info here. Because before I was just lazy, I was like, alright, let's scan these CDs and get the photos, but then we'll fill in the information later. But I want to at least get the titles in here. Let's see. Let me search Renka. This is because this album is not showing up under. Oh, wait a second. This is limited edition. This is the regular, I think. Here we go. If Hitori Amuro. So copy and pasting, copy from my Mac, paste to my iPad. Catalog number JBCZ, yada yada yada. Region Japan. Release price 1296 yen. Format CD. Label being manufacturer being distributor being okay, I think that's all I need for that one. Oh, you only watch gameplay? Oh, that's right. Yeah, you don't have it yet because we're gonna send you this one, right? So again, I did send you in a DM. So if you are good with the price, let me know. If you're not, let me know. We can work something out. Good news is even if I don't get any more orbs before 3 Hopes, I'll at least be able to spark since I'll be getting the forma packs and the 120 orbs that come with them. Seen people say, well, I'll probably get an OC alongside Ches and Monica, but I'm not entirely sure if we will, since only one we've seen is Hell's Aid, who's just kind of a shadow. Yeah. Massive. Unless they're like revealed somehow at the end of this TT, which I don't think it's going to be done yet, right? Hold on, where's my calendar? Wait, when does this TT end? I don't even know anymore. Because the new heroes are going to be... The trailer is on Saturday, guys. I don't think TT is going to end before then, does it? Oh, we have 4 days left? I guess it's a possibility? I guess it's a possibility. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, JBCZ 4016. Catalog number. Region is Japan. Related game Fates. Release price 1836 yen. Format CD plus DVD. Classification vocal. Manufacturer is Being. Distributor is Being. And label is Being. That's all I need right now. Actually, I can copy the track list. Okay. Sound selection, got that. TT's over 4 days. They may pull an Ascended like Yarn, I guess, and have a unit show up in summons before they're introduced in the TT story. Well, I mean, yeah, the trailer is going to be here on Saturday, so I guess we could technically get it by the end if they're revealed at the end of TT. It could happen, I guess. All right, what is this one? This is the 100 Songs of Heroes appended disc. So what is this even tied to? This is not tied to a specific game. It's not even Cypher. Sealed, yes. Region Japan. Catalog number TSCK 48. Release price 1388 yen. Format CD. Classification vocal. Label is Symphony number 5. Distributor Tablier. These are the same guys that did a lot of the really good soundtracks for Intelligent Systems. They did Awakenings, Fates, Echoes, Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn. Of course, after that, we decided Intelligent Systems took things in-house since then. So, which is a shame because they did a really good job with the soundtracks. All right. So this was from Comic Cat 89. Comic Cat 89. December 29 through 31, 2015. I thought I have 2 of these. I doubt they start with Ascended Air, though, like some people said, since Fjorm and Legarn were after Muspel and Niffle. Oh yeah, I don't think Air's gonna show up yet. But I guess the shadowy figure could. But I really doubt that. What was I gonna do here? I was gonna do something in Fae. What was I gonna do? I think their confidence in banners with OCs always selling well was kind of dashed when the Letizia banner bombed so hard. They seemed pretty confident it would do well, and it's one of the worst selling banners of the year, only beaten by Oder and Xander, which didn't even have Sparkle as far. I mean, to be fair, she's the mid-book mythic, but she's not a mythic. That's the problem. Let's see what time is it. 10:10. What's the multiplier now in Forging Bounds? 2. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I cannot fall.
Wait, where was I? Right, next on my list here is this is Tokyo Mirage Sessions, like the original. Yes. Oh shoot, what's the Japanese name? Tokyo Mirage Session. Let me just type that in. Here. Gene Ibunroku. Wait, there were digital singles? What? Where can I get these? Wait, what? Where do I buy these? I can buy them in FLAC? Where do I buy these? I need to find out where I can buy these in FLAC. I can buy the Tokyo Mirage Sessions songs, like the pop singles from the game, in FLAC. Where? Of course it's on Apple Music Japan. Wait, no, wait, what? This is applemusic.com/US. Wait, can I... Wait a second. Is it letting me? Is Tokyo Mirage Sessions on the on Apple Music? Order everyone hates. Sandra was after multiple way better XCAVs. Okay, it's not letting me play. I wonder why. I will look into this later. But where can I buy this in black? I want to know. Okay, where was I? Sorry. 2016. Here. February 10, 2016. So this is... Okay, related game, Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Sealed, yes, region Japan. Save catalog. Catalog number, I mean. Release price was $32.40. Format CD. We're not doing all these CDs, guys. We just gotta get down to the rank as single, that's all. But I want to do all the ones before then. Classification, vocal. Shouldn't this be soundtrack? Whatever. Label. Avex tracks. Save.
Yes.
Okay, that one's good. I'm gonna lie down for. Oh yeah, no worries, guys. No worries. Go get some rest if you're feeling dizzy, especially. Okay. Next up, we have the Awakening re-release. Awakening, Japan, save catalog number. This is also from Comic Cat 89. 3,300 yen. So events, Comic Cat 89. Wait a second. Oh, so this came out before then, huh? Well, that was the release date, but the obtained date should be December 29th. Format, CD, it's actually got 5 CDs. Classification, original soundtrack. Manufacturer, publisher. Distributor. Okay, that's good. Alright, so this is a DVD here. This is a concert DVD, actually. $5,800 yen. Related game, none. Oops. Classification, arrangements, drama, and live event. Save. Now the Fate soundtrack. Seven DVD plus CD-ROM, or seven CD plus DVD-ROM. Oh yeah, didn't we get new like Coliseum music or something? In the updates. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to go there. Concert hall. Skip. Order music. Okay, so we have Ordinary Day from Shadows of Valentia and White Heron from Petharines. Ooh. Tab there. Symphony number 5, and then That's a long track list. I'm gonna copy that some other time. Okay, after that one we have the drama box. Alright, Lord Gregorius, welcome in. How are you doing today? We're just doing some quick cataloging real quick before we switch over to Three Hopes. So, because I want to get these boxes put away after stream ends. So, yeah. How are you doing today? Let's see, this one's Fate. So you guys get to see what my cataloging actually looks like. So I have this app called My Stuff Pro 2. Region, Japan. I have to do 2 of these because there's actually 2 copies in here. Catalog number, put that in. Now the release price is 12,400 yen, which is about, you know, a little over $100. It's 4 CDs, that's why. Format CD. Format CD. Right, so classification, drama CD, publisher, tablier, distributor, label. Yeah, Tablier did a lot of the Fire Emblem soundtracks, among other Nintendo franchises for a while before Intelligent Systems decided to take things in-house. I think that's all I need for that one. Let's see. Good news, my Lin figure came in. Oh, nice! Did you get to like assemble it and everything? There's minimal assembly on the Lin figure, at least compared to like the Ike figure. Bought a new mic for my computer, so happy indeed. Oh, what kind of mic? New mics are always fun. Alright, which one is this one? Jinbaitai? Cyber Caravan. Related game, Cypher. Sealed, yes. Region, Japan. Catalog number. Release price was 2,500 yen. Yeesh, that's an expensive price for a single CD. Format, CD. Classification. It should be arrangement, right? Yeah, arrangement. Manufacturer is Intelligent Systems. Publisher, nope. Distributor, Tablier. And then no label. This is from Comic at 91. 29th at 31, 2016. So Comic Cat 91, December 29 to 31, 2016. Save. Dun, dun, dun. The Rode NTS or NT USB condenser microphone. Okay, okay. Told one of my coworkers that if there was any time to import stuff, now's the time. Yeah, yeah. Well, from Japan, yes. Yen, euro, and peso all down. Okay, well, there we go. It's a good time to import from any of those then. Alright, let's see here. Oh, the piano album. I love this album. At the very least, I want to put the titles in, just so like when I look at this list, I'm like, oh, I know that one. Okay, what a game. This is nothing in particular, right? Yeah. Region Japan. $1 equals €1 as of yesterday. What? That's actually legit crazy. What? How do we compare to the pound? Pound sterling. Because that'll be like when pigs fly. Wish I owned that one and that one and all of them. Wait, what? 3,200 for a single CD? What the hell? That's a ripoff. Classification arrangements. That's right, yeah. Tablier and Symphony 5. Okay, next one is 0.85 pounds. That's actually not bad, though. That is not bad. Wait. 1 USD is 0.85. No, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I was like, wait a second. What? Yeah, that's not bad at all. So yeah, the pound is down too. Jeez. What the hell? Why are we so up compared to everyone else? Thanks, Biden. Okay. Next up we have, what is this album? This is the Summer. Yeah, Summer Tour. Yeah. So this album, I've gotten a lot of Fire Emblem fans contacting me because apparently this album is like no one's been able to find it online, and everyone's like, "Oh, can you rip it so that we can like steal it from copyright holders?" Like, I'm not ripping it, guys. Buy it yourself. And they're like, "We can't find it anywhere," which is typically what the US to Euro was as of April. Well, Europe is because of, well, you know, I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, even the pound. Like, normally the pound is like, I think it's like 70 pound, or 70. What's a hundredth of a pound again? It's usually $1 is like 0.7 pounds or somewhere around there. Alright, this is from Cypher. Yeah, it's around 0.78 to, yeah. Region Japan. Catalog. Yeah, it's ridiculous that everything's down so much compared to us. Like, why is ours so stable right now? That's the question. This was only 1,300 yen. This is so cheap and no one got it. Like, I feel like I'm the only person in the Western world that has this CD. Even my friend Vincent from Cernus was like, "Hey, can you send me this?" I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "So I can upload it to my website." I'm like, "No, dude." No. Publisher, Intelligent Systems, and Tablier. Oh, okay. IS is encroaching on Tablier here. Hey Atri, welcome in. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna put in the track list because it's short. I can easily take care of this. We're gonna switch to 3 in a bit, but we're just doing some collection cataloging. You guys get to see what it looks like when I catalog stuff for my collection. So it goes into this app called My Stuff 2 Pro, I think. And I literally keep track of like what the item looks like and where it's stored. So you can see on the left side these are all the locations, okay, and those basically those are the boxes that I have that hold everything. This particular box is the Media 1 box, has 79 items right now, and then you can see those 79 items listed in the middle column. So right now I'm just adding titles to those, and then on the right side, if I click on any of these items in the middle column, it shows that item and any information on that item on the right column. Okay, so that one's good. Oh, we can copy the Japanese track list as well. I know some people wonder, like, why do you have both the English and the Japanese? Well, because sometimes the translations that people offer are not super accurate. So just in case, I like to keep the Japanese titles so I can always go back and reference that in case someone's like, oh, wait a second, this translation that someone provided is not entirely correct. Okay, and then this is the Echoes soundtrack. Got work tomorrow? How long? How many hours? Because I mean, I guess just it's summer, so I guess work as much as you can. But usually when you said you've worked a whole 8-hour day. Uso soundtrack Warriors. This is it. Here we go. Yep. So this will go under the Romanji title, and then I use the kanji title as the original, and then the translated or localized title as the title here. So Shadows of Valentia. Related game. Echo Shadows of Valentia. Save. Region Japan. Catalog number. Release prices was relatively cheap. It's only 5 discs, so 5,300 yen. Format, 5 disc CD. Classification, soundtrack and vocal. I think this is the last of the... Actually, this was not the last of the Tablier. But this was the last like game soundtrack that was Tablier. But yeah, hopefully it's an easy workday for you, Atri. Alright, we're almost 5 more guys. I don't have to do the whole list tonight. I just want to get to at least this one here. That's missing images because I have to take photos. That happened. There was, I guess, some kind of glitch when I transferred from my old iPad to my current iPad. Music collection session. Flower of Enchantment. March 28th. Price was 3,200. Format CD. Classification, arrangement, and vocal. Were there vocals on that album? I don't remember any. Tap there and Symphony. And then next is the Echoes drama album. Yeah, we got this album and we were like, hey, this feels like the first part of a second set, so everyone was just waiting for a second volume that had like Selk on the cover, but we never got one, so oh well. Region Japan, Catalog number. Yeah, this was not done by Tablier. Release and price is 3,500 yen. Format was CD. Classification, vocal and drama. Publisher, Intelligent Systems. Distributor was Tablier. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's Pony Canyon. Ooh. Ooh. Then this was the combined Binding and Blazing Blade album here. Wait a second. What was... Hold on. So these numbers here for the catalog number kind of tell you... They're basically just for each label. They... What was number 2 then? There was no number 2. Six, 7, 8. I'm guessing 3 houses. Nope. So 3 houses was number 10. Oh, okay, okay. The 5th anniversary memorial box. Am I still logged in? Chat, any plans for tomorrow? Oh, this is already my collection? What? This is already my collection. You got work, Lord Gregorius. Let's see here. So yeah, it's in my collection and someone else's hidden collection. Maybe continue Zero Escape. I would like to finish 3 Hopes, preferably tomorrow. Alfinch, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, guys. How's everyone doing today? Welcome, welcome. You caught us in the middle of we're just doing some cataloging real quick, so we're adding information into my collection catalog. For those that don't know, I do collect Fire Emblem. You can see here's a picture of my Fire Emblem collection. Bam. So this is from January 2018, so it's about 4.5 years ago. We figured out that my collection is at least 6 times bigger now. But in the meantime, I keep track of everything using this cataloging app for my iPad called My Stuff 2 Pro, I think. So we're cataloging this, and then we're gonna switch to some 3 Hopes in a little bit. But for now, you guys get to see a little behind the scenes as to how I keep my collection organized. But how's your stream doing? Or how was your stream, and how are you doing? I can't talk today. Thank you for the shout out there, Lord Gregorius. Alright, where was I? The Binding and Blazing Blade album. 5,200 yen. But yeah, we'll be playing some 3 Hopes in a little bit here. But if you're here for the first time, guys, make sure you hit that follow button. I do stream every day. This is the, day 1,356 in a row of streaming, mostly Fire Emblem. And, yeah. Classification, original soundtrack, and arrangement. What the heck? It's not one you usually see paired up together. Publisher, Intelligent Systems. Oops. Distributor Pony Canyon. Interesting stuff. How was your stream? Did you do anything? I know there was a summoning banner today. We did that. We got all 3 stars. Yay. But yeah, there's nothing else going on in Fate today. At least nothing new. Just stuff that's been continuing, like Tempest Trials and stuff. Grand Conquest, I believe, starts tomorrow at like 5 a.m. my time. So it was nice. Gonna head off now in any case. Have fun and great stream. All right, have a good one. Thanks for dropping in with your raid. You go get some rest. It is late for a lot of people. So we're gonna be here until I just gotta get to this CD because I need to retake the photos. You can see that at the top it says syncing. Basically, when I transferred all my data from my old iPad to this iPad, some of the images got lost in the transfer, so I gotta redo those. Let's see, is this done? Yes. Oh wait, composer. Arranger. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Gonna summon tomorrow on the Legendary banner? Okay. Wait, Legendary banner? Oh, the remix banner. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, we had the summer banner from last year with Sita and Plumeria. We were trying to get Sita, but I didn't get any greens on my main. And I didn't get Sita on my alts. Rip. Let me see here. Yeah, tomorrow, let's see what's going on in Fate tomorrow. We have Grand Conquest. And then... Wait, Legendary banner? Oh, wait, the previous Legendary, the one with Xander? Does that end still? Is that still going? Yeah, the remix banner is on Thursday. Ah, okay, so this one. Yeah, this one ends tomorrow, so yeah, it makes sense that you're summoning on the last day. Cool. Alright, where was I? This one we actually have the official website link. You guys want to see my collection according to VGMDB? How do I share this? Do I just share this link? Will it work? I'm gonna post this link in chat. I don't. Oop, no, what I do? Sorry about that. I'll post this link in chat. I don't know if you guys will be able to actually click it, or if you have to be logged in. I think you can just click it. Alright, so that one's good. And then this one is here. Sounds of Fire Emblem from Cypher Festival. This is from Comic Cat 95. Related game Cypher. Region Japan. Catalog. Price was $2,500. I like how they're wildly inconsistent at pricing their mini albums here. Classification, arrangement, yeah, that makes sense. Manufacturer, intelligence systems. Okay, so 2018. Comic Cat 95, 2018. Comic Cat 95, December 29 through 31, 2018. Save. Okay, and then finally the one that I actually have to make sure I get in here. It looks like this one, the information's mostly filled in. Okay. Use price 3240 format. CD. Classification vocal. Manufacturer is being. Distributor is being. Label is being. Okay. Oh, this actually has two arrangements of the Fates theme. Looks like track number 11 is the original Ifitori Amu, and 13 is an arrangement featuring. Oh, that's right. They had the vocal, had the voice actor, and the singing voice for Azura as a duet. So now I need to grab this album and then take photos here. So give me a second, guys. This is 97, right? Hold on, just didn't even have the catalog number in here. This one, yeah, this is not that one. So this is the one. So it's JBCZ 9097 for the catalog number. Let's take some photos. Delete these. Add picture. Switch to the camera. Use that photo. Add another picture. It's a big list. Hey, yeah, this is just the one album, or not one box. So again, I have 42 different boxes of merch. So for those that are wondering what this album is, so again, this is the solo album of Renka. I believe this is her debut album. She was the Japanese singer for If Hitori Amau, which is the theme song for Fates. We know it in English as Lost in Thoughts All Alone. But Renka, and actually Nanonator, this is the one that I had mentioned. So you know how before you were like, oh, shouldn't have looked like that. Play it back in. Dang, I think I screwed something up. There we go. Remember before how I talked about, like, you know, most songs from video games should be fine to play for you on stream. Well, Renka is one of the people who, because she is like an actual like pop singer, her voice in the Japanese recording of If Hitori Amau is licensed to Intelligent Systems. So because of that, she is allowed to, you know, if recordings of her song are posted on like YouTube or whatever, she can issue takedown requests. Justin James, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How you guys doing today? We're gonna switch to Three Hopes in a little bit, but right now we're playing some Fae and we're cataloging some stuff. You guys get a little kind of behind the scenes look here at what it looks like when I catalog items from my Fire Emblem collection. So you can see here, I'm taking these photos here. Is it Graded Shtick? Welcome in, I like the name. How you doing? Thanks for joining. So take that photo there. So again, this is the. I'll show you here, guys. Can we get a shout out, please, for Justin James, who's playing some Three Houses, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this is the album. This is Renka's solo album. Renka was the Japanese singer for If Hitori Amau, basically the Japanese version of Lost in Thoughts All Alone for Fire Emblem Fates. And so she released this solo album, and you can see here on tracks 11 and 13. Those are the first 11 is basically the original version of If Hitori Amau, and 13 is a duet with both the speaking voice of Azura as well as Renka herself. So that was kind of cool. Of course, that begs the question: if the speaking voice of Azura was able to sing, why did we need to hire like a separate singer? So, you know. But yeah, welcome in, guys. So yeah, we're doing some cataloging. This is actually the last thing I needed to catalog today, but because this one, as you guys saw, I was taking pictures because for some reason when I transferred this stuff from my old iPad to my newer one, some of the pictures didn't transfer. So this was the last one that was kind of lost in that. The rest of it, like you can see here, some of the titles. This is just one box, by the way. All the stuff in the middle column here. These are the 79 items in this one box. These are all types of media, whether it's mostly soundtrack CDs, drama CDs, concert DVDs, stuff like that. You can see here most of these have these titles. The ones here toward the end, they don't have the titles in there yet, but I can easily get those because I have taken pictures. Like, for example, this one here, I already know which one this is because it's the Fire Emblem Premium Range album, and I can easily just go into a website database and be like, oh, okay, Fire Emblem Premium Range, pull up that item listing, and then I can input the data from there. So, but you can see here on the right side, yeah, right now I only have the pictures and the fact that it's sealed, the UPC, and the release date. Whereas something else that's a little bit more comprehensive. Here's the Binding Blade and Blazing Blade combined soundtrack that was released a few years ago. You can see I got some pictures there. And I got the information here, like the title of the album, related games, and catalog numbers, and original price, and yada yada yada. So I'm gonna put this CD back in the box, and then I'll be right back with you guys. We're gonna probably switch to Three Hopes now. But thanks again for that raid. Hope your stream went well, Justin. Yeah, let me know how the stream went and what you were doing today. I didn't get a chance to drop in yet, so I actually don't know what happened. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna put this back in the box. Alright, what do you guys think of the whole cataloging thing? Like with the setup and everything. Some of you guys haven't seen this setup before. Or at least a setup that has like the cataloging app and stuff. You guys wanna play some Three Hopes? It's my first time seeing something like this, to be honest. Yeah, we don't do the collection streams too often. I mean, we can. So again, for those that haven't seen, my name's Christian, by the way. I stream every day on this channel. This is day 1356 in a row. I do stream mostly Fire Emblem, whether it's Heroes or Three Houses. You can see here, this is a photo of my collection. This is why I stream mostly Fire Emblem, because I'm like obsessed with the franchise. This picture was taken in January 2018, before Three Houses even came out. So you can see already it was probably one of the biggest Fire Emblem collections in the world, and now it's actually probably about 6 times this size, if not bigger. So I haven't been able to take a newer photo of everything yet, but I am still cataloging everything, and at some point I do want to take an updated photo and apply for the Guinness record at some point too, so that might be fun. Alright, let's get the Switch going here. Come on. I mean, no signal. Well, that would explain it if the Switch is not in the dock all the way. There we go. Okay, let's switch over to some Three Hopes. Dun, 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 dun. All right. What was this? Wait, what? I'm in a battle already? What was I doing last night? Alright. But yeah, guys, again, if you haven't already done so, make sure you hit that follow button. We do stream every day. This is day 1356 in a row of streaming. You can also follow on social media. The chat bot just linked that. If you also want to join our Discord, !Discord, so we can keep in touch with us in our community at any time of the day. Alright, I think I was in the middle of grinding for support conversations. Alright, I think this is Ferdinand and I guess we'll find out. Leone, okay. So we're gonna assign these as adjutants. Yeah, we're still in Baltus and then again, once we finish Baltus and Edelgard, we gotta work on Baltus Shamir, because Kaizen wanted us to be able to see that C support. Right, let's go. Come on, Leone. There we go. Again, we're not too concerned with the S support. We're just here to grind supports. But Edelgard's not really doing anything over there.
I'll back you up.
Did you catch the base captain there? No?
With each foe felled, my resolve strengthens.
Well done, my twin jewel.
Alright.
You never disappoint.
Let us use this for the glory of our army.
The Gremlins here. Alright.
It's an attempt. Not today. Watch this.
Alright, so
There's not a
you,
question.
we're gonna actually have you come down
Only a matter
here
of
to the
will.
thief.
Give it a go.
Two perfect dodges in a row. Ouch. Got her. Right.
Taste more bitter than blackest coffee.
Basically just juggling at this point.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Position secure. Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight. Here I go. No
Eeyore
mistakes.
can open
Everyone
up the
to
box. I'll switch over to you, and we're gonna do this.
me. Let's get 'em.
Easy kill.
Victory will be ours.
Oh, we don't want to face them yet.
Watch this.
There's not a question. Leave this to me. There's not a question. I will capture this stronghold.
Oh, please.
Yeah, right.
Alright.
Not quite. You are all pebbles by the wayside of Emperor Edelgard von Prospell.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm not worried about S rank or time because I already got the S rank. We're here to get kills, which help with support points between the characters that are
Continue to
instant.
rely on me. It's not over. It's not over.
Now you know the strength of the Adrestian Emperor.
The next one's mine.
Let's see what I'm looking at.
We'll make good use of this.
What are you doing, buddy? No, no, no.
There's not a question.
No, no,
of
no.
cash. Only a leave this.
first.
Try and keep up.
I know what to do. Get out of my way.
I am your man.
Position secured.
Mark my name well, comrades. I am Ferdinand von Iron.
Only my twin jewels could dominate the battlefield with such ease.
That's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Did you all see how marvelous I was?
I think your game audio is a bit out of sync. Oh, is it? Really? Okay. I'll have to take a look at that off screen probably. Okay. That's the first I've heard that being the case. But I will take a look at it. Thank you for letting me know.
I'll take over. Give me aid.
Try and keep up.
I know what to do. Get out of my way.
Right. That is game. Let's see if we maxed out
We barely eked out a victory. I wasn't sure which way
any
that would go.
supports here. Never mind. Did it fix itself or?
I must up.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Can't wait.
Alright. Yeah, we're gonna be replaying this map over and over because we're basically near the end of the game. Because we're chapter 14. But I wanted to kind of grind out, get the supports now, so I don't have to do it later. Let me check if she's almost maxed out with Baltus. Okay. And then Ferdinand is currently working on Leonie. So let's do that one again. Same map, same partners. And that should max out Edelgard and Baltus. For those that are new, we have actually gone and maxed out, or like completed the support log for 3 houses. The only thing I have left to do in that game is just complete the Goddess Tower log.
Ferdinand rides.
Let's get fired up.
Alright.
Got it. I'll fight alongside you.
Here I go.
I'm on it. Nope.
Best keep your wits about you.
Yeah, I'm not worried so much about time or S rank, although obviously I can't finish this as quickly as I can. Within reason. But the more kills they get together as additions, the better. Yeah, see there, that little heart icon.
A boon for
Here.
our future.
I'll back you up.
Did we take the? Yeah, we did. No base cannon.
One cannot win by showing mercy to enemies.
Reinforcements are here.
Here I raise the banner of the Empire. Is that all?
Ouch.
Give it a whirl. Watch this.
Okay.
There is not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leap.
I want to lure the warrior over here. Hey, buddy, come on. We can take care of both these at the same time.
There is not a question of can. Leave it. Let's get started.
Just trying to be efficient.
Amazing.
Looks like that's
Oh,
it for
wait,
us.
I killed the Grimory. Why is that so happening? Like in the hey, it's Jono. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm loving this game so far. Now we're getting near the end of Scar Blaze, so we'll see how I end up liking the ending. I've always been a fan of the Warrior Style games that look good. Okay, so I'm playing this because I'm primarily a Fire Emblem fan. Again, if this is your first time here, again, we normally stream things like Heroes or Three Houses or other Fire Emblem games. I'm a huge Fire Emblem fan. This is my Fire Emblem collection. This photo is actually from January 2018, so about 4.5 years ago. And since this photo was taken, it's probably about 6 or 7 times bigger now. But I do. I am a Fire Emblem fan, so I am going to play, these Warrior games. I have played the original Fire Emblem Warriors, and I have played like half of Hyrule Warriors. No, sorry, not the original Hyrule Warriors, but I have played half of like Age of Calamity. So I did enjoy those. I think with Age of Calamity it was more so I think I had another game that was like coming out. I was like, all right, we'll shelve this one for a while and we'll come back to it. And we just never did. So I would like to do that at some point. Dang holy, yeah, that's my Fire Emblem question. That photo again, like I said, it was from, no, that's all Fire Emblem. Now if you, oops, hold on, there we go. So let me see if I can zoom in here. I wish I could like show my cursor on the screen so I could like point stuff out. But like you can see me lying on the floor there. That like middle area, it's like kind of I used like a part of the carpeting to kind of like box in just that center area. Those are all games, and this picture was taken in January 2018, so this is before Three Houses came out. I'm collecting FE2. Ooh, you should join our Discord. There's a collectors channel. So other Fire Emblem collectors will often go in there to either share our collections or share new items we picked up, or if you're looking for certain items, you can maybe ask if someone has one for sale, or if you can, if you need help finding something or tracking something down, we can sometimes give insight into that. So make sure you join that Discord. What do you have? 4 Echoes. So what you probably see as 4 Echoes special editions in there. Actually, there's way more than 4 copies of the game itself. Those are actually different regions. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm looking at it right now from here. It looks like the one on the left, the top left. Okay, so you can see the 4 big ones that look like the Echoes Echoes limited editions. The one on the top left is the North American one. The one next to that is the Australian one. The kind of horizontal one next to that one is the Japanese one. and then the one below the North American one is the European one. Just pick up Echo Special Edition, comes Thursday, or limited edition. I mean, nice. I think I have a few extras of those too. So if anyone in the chat needs one, let me know. We occasionally use those as like giveaway prizes. But yeah, like right now, if you guys want to enter our giveaway, we're giving away the Ike statue that was just recently released last month. Thank you for the follow. It's Jono. Welcome officially. So do you stream mostly Fire Emblem, or do you stream other stuff? And because I know you mentioned you were collecting Fire Emblem too. But yeah, like I said, yeah, the middle area is all the games, and this picture was taken before Three Houses came out, and there's been a lot of Three Houses stuff. Like I'm pretty sure I have over 20 copies of Three Houses, and then I'm going to have. Well, okay, no. I ordered, I think, 27 copies of Three Hopes, but not all of those I'm going to keep because they did 14 different pre-order bonuses in Japan for 14 different retailers, and I wanted to I was like, you know what, I'm lazy. I don't want to have to deal with like auctions to try and track down these individual pre-order bonuses. So I'm like, I'm just going to order all of them. And if I can flip some of the games that I don't like, the extra copies of the games I don't need, then I'll do that. But otherwise, yeah. No, but I might stream it once I get more time again. I'm so upset. The Three Hope special is an EU exclusive. It's not EU exclusive. So it did come out in other regions, just not North America. So it came out in Japan, Europe, Australia, South Korea, and Hong Kong. Now, I've secured all 5 of those, but it's just going to take a while for some of them to get here. Like the Hong Kong one, they said it could get here anywhere between like mid-July, mid-September. So somewhere in there, I'm going to get the Hong Kong one. The Korean one, I actually had a former student who's living in Korea right now order it for me. However, she seems to have removed her, or maybe like deactivated her Facebook right around the time the game came out. So I got to try and find a way to get in touch with her. I don't know if she just discontinued her Messenger account, her Facebook Messenger account, but she hasn't. There's no indication that she's seen my message. So I'm gonna see if I can find another way to reach out. She does have like siblings that I can potentially reach out to, so we'll see. Oh right, sorry. I mean, I don't have access to it. Okay, I'm having my friend in Croatia scout out. Okay, yeah. I mean, you can easily find one too, through like auction sites. They're not super hard to find, but I don't want to have to pay the prices. Like some of them are actually reasonably priced. It's just some of the shipping prices on some of those are insane. So, but yeah, they're basically, it was released everywhere except North America. I don't know if you've kept up with like Nintendo America's like Twitter account at all. Every time they post about Three Hope stuff, I literally reply sometimes within seconds because I have I have alerts set on for Nintendo of America. Anytime they post about Three Hopes, I respond with an image that I made that has all like 6 like here's the limited edition. I show the picture of the one from Japan, Europe, Australia, South Korea, Hong Kong, and then North America, but it's just blank on that one. So shipping's a real issue. Are you based in Chicago? So right in the smack dab middle of the US. So, but yeah, that's let me see. Let me go back to this picture real quick. So yeah, games in the middle. You can see all around me. Let's see, to your left of me or my right, you can see a lot of the figures. You got some of the statues, some of the amiibo. On the far left side, you've got some keychains. You got some pillows. You got some cipher merch, like like pins and. Looks like starter decks over there. Over in the top area, a lot of Cypher playmats. And it's hard to see from here. We got some art books up top there too, and some strategy guides. Got some posters on the right, along with the Laserdisc of the anime. Not many people know about the Laserdisc, but Laserdiscs kind of lasted longer in Japan than they did here. And then more to my left and your guys' right of me, you can see a lot of the soundtrack CDs, Nendoroids, some magazines there at the bottom. So, again, this was January 2018, which is 4.5 years ago, but since then my collection is probably about 6 times bigger, give or take, probably more. You're in Pittsburgh. I have so the stream's called Tanuki or Tanuki TV. This was actually a website. We were actually a gaming news website for a long time. And one of my, at least before everyone left to go work for things like Kotaku and Polygon and all them, or Bethesda, one of my my last staff members. He's actually based out of the Pittsburgh area. So, how long have you been collecting? I mean, I picked up like it's just been my favorite series since it came out. Actually, since before it came out, I was looking into it. I want to say it was before Melee even came out, and pictures like potato quality pictures were leaking out online. Like, oh, here's because the game came out in Japan, and here's some of the characters that are secret unlocks, and everyone on like the forums back then was like, who's Marth and who's Roy? So I started doing some looking it up online, doing some research, and I was so intrigued by this series that when it finally came to America, I was like, yeah, this is apparently this game series was too hard for Americans, and now they finally released it here, so I want to see what it's all about. And it's been my favorite series ever since. So I bought all the games since day one. I had the Nintendo Power Guide since day one, but it wasn't until I think Awakening's soundtrack came out roughly a year after. That's when I started importing. Like when Awakening came out in the US. Oh wait, no. I guess the soundtrack would have come out in Japan around the time the U.S. release came out, so it's about the same time. But yeah, because when Awakening came out, I remember they were releasing the game, the standalone game, or you could buy the 3DS system that had the game, but it was a digital copy of the game. I wanted both the system and a physical copy of the game, so I got both. I posted on my Facebook a picture of, hey, look what I got, and then my friend who's actually he's on Nintendo, part of Nintendo Treehouse, he's like calling me out like, you double dipping son of a. But yeah, around that time I picked up the Awakening soundtrack from Japan. I had never imported anything before, and actually at that time, for some reason, they wouldn't ship. Amazon Japan wouldn't ship the soundtrack here, so I actually had to ask a friend who I went to college with. And he was living in Japan at the time. He was teaching English in Japan. I asked him, hey, can you order these and then send them my way? Or order this for me and send it my way? And he's like, sure. So he put that in his cart, and he's like, hey, anything else? And I'm like searching around. Is there anything else I wanted? I also picked up the Kid Icarus Uprising soundtrack at the same time. So bought those. Those were the first things I ever imported. But that just opened up a whole can of worms. So I started importing a few other soundtracks and the Japanese-only games. And then I made the mistake... I made the mistake of posting my modest collection on Reddit. And then, of course, Reddit, comments are like, oh, that's amazing. Yeah. And then there were several comments that were like, oh, but you're missing this item, and you're missing that item, and you're missing this item. I was like, all right, fine, I'll go get those. I went out and bought those items, like the Thracia soundtrack and some other stuff and figures and stuff like that. And I was like, all right, I'll post my updated photo here, guys, check it out. And then Reddit posted more stuff like, hey, you're missing this still, and hey, you got that item, but you're missing this thing. And it just like snowballed from there, and that's why I kept getting bigger and bigger. I was excited when I saw Roy and Martha in Melee and fell in love with Sacred Stones. Yeah, as soon as I kind of like looked into the series and like its history and how it was famous for permadeath and being like unforgivingly hard, especially in the early days. I was so intrigued by that, the notion that there would be a game that's so hard that Nintendo of America didn't want to release it here. Missing Fire Emblem, FE Sacred Stones, Shadow Dragon, Tokyo Special Edition, Warrior Special Edition, and 3 Hopes. Let's see. When you say you're missing Fire Emblem, do you mean the DS version? I might have an extra Sacred Stones. I'd have to check on that. I mean, I do have multiple copies, but some of them are international. Some of them are like sealed for my collection. But thing is, like, I remember when I have my original box edition. I lost the cartridge for a while, so I went to GameStop at the time. This was like a year after it came out, so there's no problem getting a copy. And then I got a used copy, and then of course, like a day later, I find my copy. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I have 2 now. Remember, you need the Three Houses bus. Yes, there's a bus in Taiwan, or there was. I don't know if there still is. That they basically put a giant ad for Three Houses on the side of it. I was like, I want this for my collection. And I posted that picture. I shared the article on Reddit, and then I posted it with the headline, I need this bus for my collection. And then like people in the comments were like, I did a double take on that title, but then I read who the OP was, and it made sense. Oh dang, so you went ham getting everything. Yeah, as soon as I started posting on Reddit and people started pointing out things I didn't have, that's when I was like, okay, I'll get this and I'll get that. And then eventually got to the point where people stopped doing that because I had everything they had. But then people would post their own collections, and I'd be like, oh, you know, I don't have this item. Oh, I don't have that item. And then, yeah. And then it became more of a, like, because like, at this point, my collection was bigger than anyone that was on Reddit, at least. I'm sure there's people in Japan that have collections as big or possibly bigger. But until I know for sure, I'm not gonna second guess myself. But it got to the point where it's like, okay, if I do have the world's largest collection, well, now I kind of have a responsibility. A lot of collectors had that kind of mentality. It's like, oh, I have a responsibility to preserve everything and all that. So if I do have the largest collection, that's my thing now. That's why actually I buy multiples of items now, just because I get one to keep sealed, a second to, like, you know, open and enjoy and display and whatever, and sometimes I'll buy a third item. Mostly just to make sure that I get at least one of those three that's in good enough condition to keep sealed. But then what I do with that third item is that once I pick one to keep sealed and one to open, I'll usually do a giveaway on that third item. Remember you need 30 ounce bus, like OG Fire Emblem GBA. Oh, Blazing Blade. Okay, that I don't have an extra of. That one's kind of hard to come by now, especially because I do need to find one sealed, and I would like to find ones sealed from Europe and Australia, but that's yeah, that's gonna be hard. Focus is really around the games. If I want to get spicy, I'll go for the Nintendo 3DS Special Edition stuff too. Yeah, I like the handheld. Which one? Awakening Fates? Yeah, because Awakening got the regular 3DS, or if you're so we got the regular 3DS for Japan and North America. Europe and Australia got the 3DS XL. And then Fate's got the new 3DS XL, and I have that one from North America and Korea. I don't know how those were the two I ended up with, but then I need to track down the Japanese one. The Japanese one I've been able to find, but the problem is it came with some cipher cards originally, and I want to get a copy of it with that still. Fate Special Edition was nuts to find. I got so lucky. Really? I actually didn't have a problem. Actually, I've owned 3, and I bought them myself through like either local stores or ordering online. I ended up with 3. I think you did a giveaway on one a while back, because I'm pretty sure I only have 2 now, of at least the North American ones. And then of the 2 I have, I could give one away, but the thing is, they're both sealed. Actually, no, wait, one's sealed. One is open. Yeah, that's actually the one that I have plugged in here. So I have one sealed, one open. The one I have sealed, I'm reluctant to give it away because, you know, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but with 3DS screens, there's different screen technologies on 3DS screens, and I don't know if that's one of the good ones or one of the not good ones, or not as good ones. So because of that, I'm reluctant to give it away. Oh, you got it last year. Okay, yeah, I guess it would have been hard to find. Disjar, welcome in. How are you doing today? Facebook Marketplace, it was up. Marketplace was up for like 5 minutes, and I just happened to browse and immediately messaged the dude. He was selling it for 70. Drove 2 hours to get it. Oh yeah, that's absolutely a must get. Yeah, that is absolutely a must get. Yeah, again, the one that I'm gonna have trouble tracking down is just the Japanese one, because it had cipher cards, and a lot of people, if they're selling it, they're not gonna include the cipher cards with it. So that's the tricky part. So, I think what else. But yeah, I'll see if I can find that extra copy of Sacred Stone. Stop collecting for a while, but getting back in. Yeah. I mean, I go through phases where it's like, okay, I need to rest my wallet for a while, and then after a while, I'll be like, all right, let's go spend like $6,000. I've done that in one transaction before, because Super Groupies is actually it's a luxury fashion brand in Japan. They've been doing some collabs with Fire Emblem the last few years, and I think it was last spring they did pre-orders for the items that came out this past winter, which there were 3 houses coats and jackets, some watches, and because I am like the most hardcore Fire Emblem collector ever, I had to get every coat in every size. So I got Black Eagles, small, medium, large, extra large. Blue Lions, small, large, medium, extra large. Golden Deer, Ashen Wolves. There are 2 Byleth coats, female Byleth in male and female sizes. And so female Byleth and male Byleth, both in male and female sizes. And then I bought the 4 watches. So Just got Valencia and 30th anniversary to open. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's what I usually try and do with those special editions. I get one to keep sealed and one to open. Yeah, since you have sealed 30th anniversary. So I think I have 3 copies, or maybe I might have a few extras of the North American one, but I do have, at least for myself, a sealed and open North American one, and then I have the Australian one sealed. It's funny because I just had someone from Australia ask me they got me to sell them a North American one for some reason. I guess they couldn't find the Australian one. Just got happy. Oh, congrats, Bernadetta. Good IVs, hopefully. Yeah, we only got 3 stars on our summons. Remember that I didn't order Shadows of Valentia special edition initially, then I found it unopened on eBay for $60 years ago. Yeah, that one was easier to get. I think they made not plenty, but like more than previous special editions. Like, it was way easier to find than Fates, which I feel like they made like 5 copies of those, and I got like 3 of them. What do you do for work? Oh, I clearly I love having money. So I not only do I collect Fire Emblem, but I'm also an American school teacher. Public school teacher, guys. Teach music. Well, it must be a little sad with all the international scavenging. Yeah, I gotta be smart with my purchases. Although I'm getting to the point where it's like sometimes I'm just lazy. I'm like, all right, just buy the darn thing. Don't wait for a price drop or anything like that. Just buy it. That's like what I did with the 3 Hopes. Because again, Japan had 14 different retailer pre-order bonuses, and I could have been like, okay, let's just wait for these to show up on auction sites, and I'll just get each one individually. But I didn't want to risk, like, oh, I found 10 of them, but no one seems to have these other ones. Like, they seem to be more rare. Maybe no one goes to those stores. So I was like, I'll just pre-order from all 14 stores. What music do you teach? I teach high school band and elementary general music. And then this coming year, I'll also be teaching middle school general music. So, busy bee. But yeah, like I said, I teach high school band. So marching band, our band camp, although it's not really camp anymore, we don't go away, not since before COVID. But we have our own little camp at our school. So we're starting marching band camp next week. We are a competitive band. So if you guys ever look up on YouTube, search Stag Marching Chargers. That's STAGG. You can find some of our stuff on there. We can't post all our performances on there because a lot of the music is licensed, so technically we're not supposed to post it on YouTube. Plus res minus HP, but put in Ascendant Florida. Oh, nice. Okay, so you got that's good then. I did orchestra for like 8 years. Yeah, I wish my district had orchestra. The one I was in growing up. But yeah, we never did. I did take cello and bass my first semester of college for music education. But I never did get a chance to take violin and viola. But I do kind of want to learn, and I do have the method books to teach myself. And actually, I think chat for a while wanted me to, do some streams where I literally teach myself violin. Played the viola, also played the piano for like 12 years. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now in general music at the elementary and potentially middle school. So we, at elementary school, a lot of schools will do like recorders and just like singing and stuff like that. I'm not much of a vocalist myself, so I'm playing to my strengths, and I'm basically using that general music program at 3 to 5, grades 3 to 5 as kind of like a band prep. So we did recorders for years. When the pandemic hit, we didn't want them, blowing air around the classroom. No opened windows or doors. So we switched gears because I was in the beginning stages of building up our piano, our set of pianos in the classroom. So I asked my friends, hey, can we get a few more of these pianos, and I'll start doing a group piano class in the meantime. So the kids have been loving the group piano stuff. So now that we are thinking of starting recorders again, we're gonna have to figure out a way to kind of balance that between recorders and piano. Lurk by everyone. All right, Bernadetta fan, thank you for the lurk. Congrats on the happy again. Just saw you've been streaming for 1356 days straight. Yep, since sometime in October 2018. Literally every day. Actually, speaking of Bandcamp, there was one day where we were... So, okay, we normally used to have an away Bandcamp. Wait, did I get the... Oh, I got the treasure. We normally do an away Bandcamp where we would go to an actual physical camp. And the stream streak started in October 2018. So in summer 2019, what I did is I used my phone as a hotspot, we literally, I mean, I'd already been bringing my Switch down to camp anyway, because all our staff, aside from our color guard staff, the rest of our staff, we're all about the same age, and we play Smash Bros and all that stuff. So we'd been bringing my Switch down, and some people would bring extra controllers and stuff like that. But I decided to stream during our free time, which is normally like 3 to 5 p.m. each afternoon. So I was planning on that. But then that year, I had to travel back home one evening because of my cousin's wedding. So during my normal break time from camp, that was actually the time I needed to drive back home. So I was like, all right, what am I going to do for stream that day? And then I ended up I did an IRL stream. I put the phone in the car facing me. I couldn't watch chat or anything like that because obviously I was driving. But I basically just talked to myself for the entire 45-minute ride home, or drive home. So we kept the streak going, no matter what. How old are you? I feel like you're the same age as me. I am older than most streamers on Twitch. It's not hard to figure out my age. I just don't tell anyone on stream. Like, chat will often try to guess, but it's not hard to find out. Like my name's public, because again, I used to work in the industry as a game journalist. Let me get this pot of money. Pot of gold. I got this guy. What's Ferdinand doing? I gotta do that. Hold on. There we go. I got nail.
Victory will be yours.
There we go. Oh, still alive. Is it? Is that all the mortal savants? Yes.
There is not a question of can.
Actually, let me get the where's the pot of gold here? There it is. Let me get this, and then you can handle them, and I'm going to dodge that attack. I feel like now I'm gonna go try and find out. Yeah, I mean, it's not hard to find out. I don't hide it. I just don't tell people on stream. Went to college at the same time as one of the YouTube co-founders. Not quite. Again, I think if I remember, so one of the YouTube co-founders, there were 3 of them if I remember correctly. One of them, I think he's 4 years older than me because he had attended the same college and actually lived in the same dorm building that I did. So it was Allen Hall at the University of Illinois. And I believe he was 4 years ahead of me. Now, it could be off by like a year or two, but I believe he was 4 years off from me. Yeah, people have tried to like ask me other questions to see if they can figure out my age, and like, oh yeah, what's your Chinese New Year animal or whatever, or I don't even remember offhand. See, I mean, speaking of Chinese New Year's, like I'm in that weird area where it's like there's like a 1 month period at the beginning of the calendar year where it's like in terms of the Chinese, like the animals, I'm actually with the year before me more than I am with like my actual year, if that makes sense. Like it doesn't line up right because I'm in that like 1 month period at the beginning of the year. Wait a sec, did you do a specialty show for ESP? No. Wait, what's ESP? ESPN? No. There was some like, what was it? There was some, I think it was an on-air broadcast. Like there was someone from Canada that contacted me like, hey, can we use your picture of your collection and some of the videos you posted for a segment on our show? And I was like, sure, yeah. And where can I see this video? Like, I asked her like if it was online or something, and like, oh, unfortunately it's broadcast on air in Canada, and I don't think you're gonna be able to see it. And I was like, oh well, whatever. You know, I got my three ounces of water bottles actually blocking my view here of what I have. There we go. Where's the? There it is. Did you do level up? No. Got him.
Unfurl the flag.
Alright, let me switch to Ferdinand for a bit. Yeah, a few more kills with Ferdinand and Leone here. Yeah, at some point I do want to revive my site, but we got to get some writers in it. So, I was the editor-in-chief of the Tanuki. I guess I technically still am. I mean, I didn't ever intend to become the editor-in-chief. It was just that, like, we were going to our first E3. Like, literally, we founded the site in 2007, and then we got invited to E3 back when it was invite-only in 2008. So then they're like, oh, yeah, you guys need business cards. And I was like, okay, well. Oh, you know what? Hold on. There it is. Let's grab that. Switch to Edelgard. There we go. Yeah, they were like, oh, you need business cards. So then both my co-founder and I, on our business cards, we put co-founder. And then on his, he added videographer. And I was like, well, how come you get an extra cool name? I want one. So he's like, come up with one then. Just put it on your business card. And I was like, all right, fine. So I came up with editor-in-chief, and he was like, oh, dang it. I should have done that. But I mean, between the two of us, I had done most of the news articles. I'd been doing most of the writing on our site anyway. So that's why I figured that was appropriate. And he was fine with that, so. You'll just have to come back to listen on the hints from Tanuki drops from time to time. I mean, it's not even just the hints. Like, I'm not. It's not like I hide this stuff. Like, you can find stuff about me online pretty easily. I'm sure I posted on like my birthdays on like Twitter or Instagram. Like, oh, I'm this many years old. All right, I'm off to bed. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for hanging out today, Lord Gregorius. Give yourself a shout out for the road here, guys. If you haven't already done so, make sure you follow Lord Gregorius, also a fellow Fire Emblem fan, but currently streaming. What's it called? Zeros. I forget what it's called. Dun, dun, dun.
I must.
Looking up Tanuki TV. Well, we went by the Tanuki, but yeah, it's the same thing basically. Actually, so the site was called the Tanuki, and then like, so both my co-founder and I on the Tanuki, we came from like different like training backgrounds. So he had done a lot of stuff with video, so like we decided to have, and I had done music education, and came across a podcast show called Level Up Podcast. So okay, so that is a podcast by. So remember how I was saying like one of my last few people on staff, and I mean we're still on good terms, and he streams and sometimes he'll rate us and stuff like that. But one of my last people on staff, he did a podcast. He's from the Pittsburgh area. He did a podcast called Level Up Podcast, and I believe, yeah, sometimes he probably would have talked about us at some point, but yeah, that was a separate thing. So I've never been on that, but yeah, obviously he did. There might have been some overlap when he was doing that at the same time as working on the Tanuki, so maybe that's why. But that's the only thing I can think of, yeah. But anyway, yeah, so like, again, my co-founder and I came from different kind of professional backgrounds, where he was more in video and I was more in audio and music and stuff like that. So we wanted to come up with pet projects that kind of focus more on our strengths. So he came up with Tanuki TV, which is supposed to be like this, like, whole video and stuff project. And then I had wanted to do something called Radio Tanuki, so I wanted to do that at some point. He talked about our esports organization, which is why I was like, oh, okay, so that's probably the one. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. It says to find you on Twitch at Tanuki TV, and yeah. Oh yeah, well, so okay, so the person that you're probably talking about, his name is Alex Lehue. So again, he does his own streams now on his personal channel. Let me link that actually. So I've had it. So if you ever want to see him again specifically and say hi, you can give him a follow there. But he'll also stream on his. So he works with a group now called Mega Visions. So he'll occasionally do some like let's plays with them or through them. But yeah, he doesn't really do much with me anymore. Like I said, this Tsunuki hasn't really done much in a while, so at some point I do want to revive it, but we'll have to find some fresh blood, as they say. Because I do want to get things going on that. Because again, I need to get that going before I can then have someone else with more of a writing background than me focus on that, where I can go focus on the Radio Tanuki thing that I wanted to do. Alright, let me see if we've unlocked Baltus and Edelgard supports here. Yes, we have. And then what about Ferdinand and Leonie? Have they gone up? Okay, so they've unlocked C. We're going to keep them together until they unlock their B support, and then we'll pair... we got to do Baltus and Shamir. That's the best way to go about that, because they're not leveled up. That's the problem. We'll have to do it through activity points. Let's see. Edelgard and Yuritsa next. Dun, 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 dun. So you talked about your esports organization. Okay, so you've been familiar with Level Up for a while. Yeah, so Alex will occasionally hang out in our stream. I always hang out in his streams, mostly because he has a channel point redemption where I can make him do push-ups, and I'm always the one redeeming that. So, because I have a ton of channel points for his channel. Technically don't know him. Okay, but you've listened to the podcast, though, right? It sounds like. Just came across when trying to research. Oh, okay. But yeah, he's based out of Pittsburgh, so
Supplies are the lifeblood
he
of
might
any army.
be someone to also look into.
Everything has its use.
All right. I need to go get that owl feather. Yeah, apparently he knows about my esports organization, which is cool. Yeah. Again, he's based out of Pittsburgh. My sites, we've had people from all over. I've had writers that have been from Seattle, from Baltimore, Chicago, Pittsburgh, Canada. And I want to say Massachusetts, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while. Alright, we gotta unlock some conversations here. Let's do the chore master.
Care to make yourself useful?
Well, I gotta find Baltus or Shamir. There's one.
Counting on you both.
We'll figure something out if we...
I always get the job done.
We all must do our fair share.
How much did I go? That was only a nice, so that didn't get very far. That's like halfway.
Care to make yourself useful?
Alright, I think I can go again. I just need to do some battles. Look way young for my age. I mean, I am Filipino. That is a thing. We always look young for our age. Did you figure it out, though? A lot of people think they figure it out, but they're not quite there. I did? Did you really? Alright, so let's see. We're gonna take Yuritsa now instead of Baltus. You're around the halfway mark from 2 decades? Wait, what? Wait, what? Halfway mark from 2 decades. No, unless I'm misunderstanding what you're saying there. Yuritsa. Wait, was it Gerald or Yuritsa? No, I'm confused. Hold on. Oh, between 2 decades. Yes. But that's also vague because there's several decades. It could be. I'm trying to say it without saying. I mean, I don't think anyone is here that's gonna worry about my age or be like, "Oh my gosh, they said it." Again, I don't hide it. I don't say it, and I try and let people figure it out. Support info. Edelgard. Yuritsa. Okay, not Gerald. Yuritsa. Why does Edelgard and Violet not have supports? Or do Violet and Edelgard have supports? Alright, Yuritsa. Yep, that's it. Well done. See, I don't get why it's so hard for people. What did you find online that gave it away? Alright, Yuritsa, there we go. Yuritsa's only level 35. Speaking of. Let's go.
Ferdinand rides.
I'll take them.
Got it. I'll fight alongside you.
Let's see. Had to search your tag, then came across your name after digging, then found your socials, which led me to LinkedIn. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that. And then I looked at when you graduate high. Yeah, there you go. That makes sense. I forgot about my LinkedIn. It's funny because I remember several people I think requested friending me on LinkedIn, and I get the email notification like, oh, someone added you on LinkedIn and click on here to accept or whatever. And then I didn't accept, and I'll get to why in a second. But I had to go on Facebook and Twitter and be like, to those of you who have sent me requests on LinkedIn, thanks, and I will add you as soon as I care enough to remember what my password is. Or care enough to reset it even. I bet it's still probably I think the picture I used for my LinkedIn, I think is my senior year pic from high school. So... Gotta love that high school yearbook picture airbrushing.
Best keep your wits about.
And if I ever did actually look like that, then dang, I wonder what happened. I probably should get into my LinkedIn account just to update it. I'm 28, not too far. Hey, Leafy! How are you doing today? Should probably sleep soon. Got an 8 a.m. meeting. I probably won't be sleeping anytime soon because the Ms. Marvel finale drops in 2 hours and I don't want to be spoiled, so I'm probably going to watch that early. Well, I also should be sleeping early because I may or may not have AT&T coming tomorrow, but most likely not. They're supposed to upgrade my internet. But they probably aren't coming until Thursday. Initially they said tomorrow, but then they said Thursday. Couldn't sleep last night, so I slept after eating breakfast. I mean, that's like prime nap time right there. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Leafy's been having a little sleep in there. If I was having like that extended of a time where it's like I had trouble sleeping. I mean, this happens to me at the beginning of every school year too. Like I get into summer break mode and I'm just like sleeping like at 5 or 6 a.m. At that point, it's like so bad, and I'm waking up like afternoon. If it gets that bad, I mean, I'll tell myself like, yeah, let's go sleep like an hour earlier here and another hour earlier the next day, and so it's like gradual. It never works. So I end up switching in one day from like waking up at noon to waking up at like 6 a.m. There's nothing I can do about that really. Wait a second, hold on, whoa. You should be an adjutant, not guarding. By the way, your stream's pretty chill, everybody. Oh, thank you. Hope to catch you on another time. We should connect. Yeah, absolutely. Again, yeah, hit me up on the Discord. It's probably the social media that I use the most in terms of like people being able to contact me or keep in touch. But I mean, I do still use Twitter-ish, and I've used Instagram to post pictures of like new things from my collection. Mom does sleep at work during lunchtime before she does anything else. I wish I could do that. I think it's like my naps are never like short naps, which they should be, but they're usually more in the realm of like an hour and a half to 2 hours, which yeah, I can't do that. And it takes me a while to actually fall asleep usually, so I wish I could do that, but I can't. If you have interest in some projects, maybe there could be synergy. Who knows? Yeah, absolutely. I'm always up for collabs if we can get things to work out. But yeah, if you have an 8 a.m. meeting, I don't know what time zone you're in, but you don't want to be late for your meetings. I've been there, ish.
I'll give it a whirl.
Right, let's have Ferdinand make his way down here. There's gonna be a thief coming in a bit here. EST, oof, yeah, go get some sleep. Thanks for dropping in today. It's nice talking with you. And again, yeah, I'll see what I can dig up in terms of like extra copies of like Sacred Stones and other stuff. Blazing Blade might be a little bit harder to find. Cause like I have a box copy in like excellent condition, but just even finding another copy that's sealed is gonna be like kind of tough for me. At one point that was going for like $700 just because there were no copies out there. But let's see what I can find. Good chatting. Congrats on the Mass Effect. That's pretty sick. Message on Discord. All right, awesome. Yeah, no problem. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be on. As I mean, we do stream every day. I'll throw you in. What happened? What happened? Oh, thank you for the sub and the Prime sub. Appreciate that even more because you guys only get one of those. Thank you for the Prime sub. Enjoy your emotes. You now get access to all these cool Fire Emblem emotes by our artist Zadora. So let me show you some of the ones that we have. Some of these are tier 2 or tier 3, but you can see all the cool Fire Emblem emotes that we have thanks to our artist Zadora. And you get the This Is Fine Tanuki. Although we are replacing that one eventually with a This Is Fine Sigurd. That one is on the way. And if you're familiar with Genealogy of the Holy War story, you understand why that is very fitting, but also too soon. Too soon. I should break that pot of gold first.
Let's get started.
These emotes are fire. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. Like the Pogma one. That was Leafy's idea. Because it's Ogma, but Pog, so it's Pogma. Okay, you gotta sleep now. Okay, yeah, have a good one. Okay, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out today. Yeah, see, Leafy, everyone loves your emote. Got oh, hey, whoa, Grimmy. Get out of here.
Learn your place.
I like using Shez because they have like a dash that can just like dash forward if they're knock back my enemies. Leafy, still on the FGO grind? I got them.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Did you all see how marvelous that was?
The only acceptable outcome.
Splendid.
Beat the thief yet? Beat the thief already, man.
Get in there and fight.
Bum ba la ba.
Inconsequent.
I scored a drop. What? I don't even know what this means. Claim? Okay. I don't know what that means. Ferdinand's still working on that P.
We'll make good use of this. You are all pebbles by the
He's still
wayside of
going on the
Emperor Edelgard von Cressfeld.
It feels quite good to follow you, Edelgard. Now more than ever, you are my emperor.
What's happening? Oh hey! Thank you for the follow! Gamer Supreme, welcome in. How are you doing today? You first time chatter, how you doing? I'm doing okay. How are you tonight? Playing some three hopes here. Are you a Fire Emblem fan? Are you a Warriors fan? As in Muso, not Golden State. We're doing a bit of grinding here for supports because I'm already near the end of the game, but I want to try and get as many supports maxed out and completed as I can, so that way when I do New Game Plus, hopefully I don't have to do them again. So like weird stuff like that here.
Follow me, everyone.
But how you doing today? Thanks for joining tonight. Okay, hold on. Edelgard can go ahead and unlock this chest. I'm gonna switch over to you.
I did not think I was careless. Victory will be ours.
Doing good. Warriors fans still playing the first few Warriors. Okay, okay. Have you played any of the Fire Emblem games before? So you are familiar with the series, or because I feel like, especially with Fire Emblem Warriors, not both the first one and this one, I feel like Fire Emblem fits very well in terms of like the whole like Muso Warriors like premise and gameplay mechanics. I feel like the Fire Emblem series is actually very well suited, much more so than Zelda. Just because of the because again it's a tactical war strategy game, and you've got commanders that can lead different parts of your army, as opposed to Zelda, which is again a single player game, and you have the Hyrule Warriors series basically you had to find people to take over, different parts of the army at different points, in different places on the map and stuff like that. And I feel like it works much better for Zelda, or for Fire Emblem than it does for Zelda. Alright, let's switch back to you now. Let's break this pot over here real quick. favorite is Hyrule Warriors. So I haven't played the first one yet. Even though I do own it both on Wii U and on Switch. I think both of my copies are still factory sealed. But I haven't played that one yet. I did play the first Fire Emblem Warriors, and I did play like first half of Age of Calamity, and I really did enjoy it. Just I think it was a matter of I think some other game came out that was on our list of games that we wanted to play, and I think it's kind of took priority. So we were like, all right, let's put this game on the shelf for a bit, and we'll come back to it. And I think we just never did. But I do intend to come back to that at some point. In fact, their game. Should I open my copy finally?
The war may rage on, but let us delight in
I mean,
our
I enjoy the
victory
Warriors
this
games
day.
enough that I probably would enjoy Hyrule Warriors like the first one. I just never got around to playing the first one because I have it on Wii U and on Switch. Yeah, because I mean, I do have a pretty impressive, I can't talk. Pretty impressive Zelda collection. By anyone else's standards, it'd actually be a pretty impressive collection, but it's obviously dwarfed by my Fire Emblem collection. In case you guys, if anyone in the chat has not yet seen, here's my Fire Emblem collection. This picture actually was taken January 2018, 4.5 years ago, and my collection's probably about 6 or 7 times bigger now. So imagine that times 6 or 7. I don't have the space to take an updated photo. That's why that picture's so old now. You played Age of Calamity? Nice. Oh, the collection photo. If you want to see like a better version that you can kind of click on and zoom in, type exclamation point collection into the chat. Yeah, I played it. What'd you think of how would you compare those? Because again, I haven't played the first Hyrule Warriors, so I can't really compare. How would you compare Age of Calamity to Hyrule Warriors? That'll give me an idea. Support. Still working on that Leone. Let me see if I can. Alright, let's see if we can work on Baltus and Shamir's support. My opinion, Hyrule Warriors is a celebratory game of the Legend of Zelda series. A lot of Easter eggs and hidden facts, plus there's a lot more to do on it. Okay. As opposed to Breath of the Wild being more... Age of Calamity being more Breath of the Wild focus, I'm guessing. Because that's kind of like the case with the Fire Emblem Warriors games. Now with Fire Emblem Warriors... It didn't embrace the full franchise, and I think that was one of the big complaints about it. They focused more on the more recent and more popular games, so you know, Awakening, Fates, Shadow Dragon. But it was kind of that. It was meant to be like your multi-Fire Emblem game, Warriors kind of celebration crossover kind of thing. Whereas this game, Three Hopes, is more a three houses alternate world kind of thing, alternate timeline, kind of like, you know, Age of Calamity was for Breath of the Wild. So this is your Three Houses alternate timeline, just using the Warriors mechanics and all that.
Care to make yourself useful?
Oh, I can't use them anymore. Is it just those that I can't use, or Because clearly I've done some other ones. Maybe I have to wait a while before I can do theirs again.
We all must do our fair share.
Alright, another round. That's right. Age of Calamity focuses on Breath of the Wild exclusively. I wouldn't even call it. No, it's not a sequel. Yeah, it's like alternate timeline kind of stuff, which is, again, it's kind of what we're seeing with Three Hopes and Three Houses. I mean, you definitely get more out of it if you've played Three Houses first, so you kind of like already have that set up for the world. Because again, Three Houses and Three Hopes do a great job of world building, but it's much more enjoyable if you've already had that established. You've already seen what the primary timelines have happened. And it's good to see then how Three Hopes has a different take on that, like with like a change at the beginning of the story. How does that affect the entire timeline for Fodlan? So, yeah, because like I said, I did play Breath of the Wild, and I actually played Breath of the Wild again right before Age of Calamity came out, just to refresh. And then I got through about half of Age of Calamity before I think what game came out? Because I remember we did Age of Calamity. I think it was my first subathon that I ever did. So that would have been November of... Was it 2020? Yeah, I think it's November 2020. And then... What came out around that time? I think that was the year we didn't have a Pokemon game in November, so I don't know what it was then. So this game does focus on... Yeah, it focuses on Three Houses in much the same way Age of Calamity focuses on Breath of the Wild. Now, if there's DLC, which I'm sure there will be at some point, who knows how that's going to be handled. They could introduce characters from throughout the series again. There may be some that haven't been covered in the first Fire Emblem Warriors, but honestly, because of the way they've set this up, I don't see that happening. It's probably just going to be all Three Houses characters, maybe some players that weren't playable yet. Maybe they'll be added at some point, but yeah, them adding other Fire Emblem characters from other games is a bit of a long shot. Alright, let's go. I think we're good. So see, map we're just kind of grinding out for support points.
We're going to
Okay, I have to play Three Houses before I have to play this. I mean, you don't have to, but I feel like you will enjoy it immensely more if you play Three Houses first. The problem is, though, because Three Houses has essentially 4 different paths, like 4 different timelines, branch timelines, and
I'll fight alongside
Three Hopes has essentially 4 different paths. It's a lot to play. It's a lot to play. Hold on. All right. Dun, dun, dun. I'm wow, I should have been been started. What do you mean? Hold on. Let's see.
Starting the mission, you might make a boring fight more enjoyable.
What time is it? 12:30 almost. Hour and a half till Ms. Marvel finale. All right, let's see. We're good to go. Let's go pick up Leonie here real quick.
Best keep your wits about you.
Otherwise, she'll take forever to get to us. Should have started playing Three Houses. Oh, should have been. Wait, should have been started playing Three Houses. Oh, okay. Yes. But yeah, again, it's not like required, but it's yeah. I strongly recommend playing that one first. And again, this goes for anyone in chat. If you are interested, because I ordered like 27 copies of Three Houses, or sorry, Three Hopes, for reasons. I am looking to flip some of them. I'm just keeping the pre-order bonuses, that's all. So if anyone wants a discounted copy, you can play the Japanese copy in English, both voices and text, all in English. So if anyone's interested in those, let me know. I'll sell it to you for a discount. Now, as for Three Houses, I don't think I can help you there. I do have a lot of copies of that, but that's for my collection. Some are special editions, some are standard, some are Japanese, North American, Australian, English, or European, I should say. Korean, Chinese. Is there someone behind me? No? Yep, there was. Why can't I target yet? There we go. Stop stamping me.
With each foe felled, my resolve strengthens.
Well done, my twin jewels. You never disappoint.
Hold on. Hold on, I'm checking something here. Ba-ba-ba-ba. All right, let's see. Did they continue Anna's memories on this game? Actually, I don't. I mean, it's the same Anna from Three Houses, but the Three Houses Anna is different from every other Anna.
Let us use this for the glory of our
Yeah, remember Anna's situation is different every game. So this is the Three Houses Anna.
We'll get it done no matter what.
Right, hold on. Ah, hold on. Hold on. We're gonna switch, and Ferdinand's gonna take him out. We got the screwdriver right here. There we go. They are. But yeah, it's the same Anna from Three Houses. I wish they would bring back Awakening Anna. Or at least an Anna in a similar situation or scenario, I guess. That was the most fun Anna. Got you. Oh, Ferdinand.
There's not a question
We got
of
a
can.
thief on the loose
Only
here
a
for you.
matter of
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Where's the... There it is. Yeah, the Anna from the original Warriors. Actually, I don't remember which one that was. I think that one's entirely different. I don't think that one's from one of the other games. I could be wrong. I don't. It's been a while since I played the original Warriors. That came out what, 2017? There we go.
Position secured.
Enemy reinforcements.
A mere trifle.
Follow me, everyone.
This one's mine.
sorry. We weren't strong enough.
There we go. Oh, we have the key now.
Finally come.
Ooh, Ferdinand, get over here. Wait, where's the
There's not a question of can.
the mortal savants? There they are.
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
I'll take care of them in a second.
Stand aside.
Okay.
Let's get him.
Victory will be yours.
Gotta keep pushing myself.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Did you all see how marvelous I was? A rousing success.
Oh yeah, so Gamer Stream, I don't know if you're still here. With Anna, since it is a different Anna for each game.
I will not stop until
Again,
the
like
battle is won.
the Anna in First Warriors is different from this one. And sometimes she's used as like a shop owner. Sometimes she's used as a playable character for the
Boon
plots.
for our future.
Sometimes it's entirely different. Sometimes she's literally just the person on the save screen. Remember to save your game.
I'll take over.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will.
Over. On
Is she a playable character in this game? Because she wasn't on the last that I know of. From what I've seen, no, she's not playable. Yeah, here she's essentially a shop owner here. She is playable in 3 houses, but she still serves that role. She's more of like a kind of like a bonus recruit. In fact, she was only added after the first wave of free DLC. But yeah, she's essentially the local merchant who basically, she's the resident merchant. Like, she comes to essentially live on your campus. Hang on, just trying to think of something real quick.
Furl the flag.
Alright. We're not going to go against the boss yet. I want to get a few more kills. For Edelgard and...
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy. You may continue to rely on me.
Yeah, Fisher is going by past FE games. Yeah, I mean, even past FE games, she's playable in some of them. Mostly more in the more recent games. Like, she's... Let's see, let me think. Like, her first real, I think, major playable role, if I remember correctly, is Awakening. Again, the first Warriors game mostly covers Shadow Dragon, Awakening, and Fates. Now, there are some characters from older games, like I think was Selka. I think Selka was in there, and then Lyn. But for the most part, it was those 3 games: Shadow Dragon, Awakening, and Fates. Her most significant playable role was in Awakening, but she was still playable in Fates and in 3 Houses. Yeah, in other games, she serves mostly as either like a shop owner or literally just being the character on the stage and being like, hey, remember to save your game.
You are all pebbles by the wayside of Emperor Edelgard von Frostfell.
You did that all by yourself? That's incredible.
Being overwhelmed right now. There we go. There we go. Yeah, like Awakening Anna is my favorite one, just because, again, she was a bit more relevant. There we go.
We'll make good use of this.
Alright, let's get the pot of gold. There's the wyvern.
Come with me.
All will perish.
I know what to do. Get out of my way. Now you know the strength of the Adrosian Emperor.
All will perish.
I know what to do. Get out of my way.
The game. That's game. Wait.
I enjoy seeing you at the fore,
Yeah.
Edelgard. This victory moves us closer to great things.
This is...
Okay, let me check. They're almost up to B.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
I don't need any of the building materials anymore.
Everything has its use.
Care to make yourself useful? We all must do our fair share.
Times it. It's almost 1. I want to continue this tomorrow. So I gotta clear off my bed before I can actually sleep tonight. And there's still a whole bunch of boxes of merch there. If I were to catalog stuff overnight, or switch to cataloging, do you guys want to stick around and I can do it while streaming and we can just have a chill stream, or do you guys want to just call it a night? Whatever you want, I work all night. Alright, I can probably stick around for a bit. We can do some cataloging. Alright, let's see. Let me save here. "24 hours of Tanuki." Hey, Kamal, not today, not today. Maybe soon though, if you really, really want it. How you doing, Kamal? We're actually gonna switch our 3 hopes. We're gonna switch to cataloging. We'll also play Fate. Excuse me. Let me just make sure. Sleep mode there. 24 hours then. Maybe 22. Maybe 22. We've not even. Okay, we have been on 3 hours. Let me switch to. All right. Some of these things I'm cataloging might have Tiki. Okay. Let's switch to the cataloging screen. Where's my mouse? Dropping some frames, hang on. Okay. So this is my cataloging app. So, yeah, some of you guys haven't seen this before. This is basically the app I use to catalog my collection and keep track of everything. Right now we're going to the soundtrack box. Okay. So I copy things from my, from my Mac, and then I paste it on my iPad thanks to Universal Clipboard. Paste. Copy the kanji, copy the catalog number. Region Japan. Way to game, this will be Fates. So this is Renka's solo album, but she was the singer on Ifetori Amau, which is the Japanese theme song for Fates, aka Lost in Thoughts All Alone. Release price was 3,996 yen. Format CD plus DVD. Classification vocal. Okay, manufacturer, being, distributor, being, and label, being. Arranger. Performer, lyricist, Okay, let's get rid of some of these lines in between. Okay. Notes. Okay, that's all good. On to the next one. Fire Emblem Arrange. Premium Arrange. Okay, here. And Nakata. Arrangement vocal, manufacturer is IS. Distributor is Pony Canyon. It's a long track list. All right. Long track list. All right, let's see. Which ones are the medleys? 9 and 10. Alright, how do I want to handle this here? Okay. There we go. All right, and then notes. It's a lot of notes. Right, and then The Awakening. Wait, what? Oh, same day. That's why. So this is first then. Wait, what? What? Wait a second. Oh, I went to the wrong one. This is the one I want. Oops, 1,800 yen. Format CD. Classification drama. Publisher Intelligent Systems. Distributor Canyon. Oh, no one's translated these yet, huh? Okay, and this one is Ready Game, Radiant Dawn, Region Japan. Catalog release price was 1,800. CD classification drama. Manufacturer nothing. Publisher Intelligent Systems. Distributor Pony Canyon. And then we have I gotta find this one. This one's not gonna be found by searching up Fire Emblem. Ready Game, 3 houses. Catalog number. Base price is 1,800. Format CD, DVD. What? Oh, this is the limited edition. Classification vocal. Time's at 1 o'clock. Where did I buy this from? Is this Amazon Japan, probably? Right, this is the standard edition. Lady of Hresfeld. 3 houses. CD classification, vocal, being, and being, composer, performer, lyricist, and recording engineer. Okay, and then our track list is pretty short because this is the standard version. You guys see this like flashing that's going on in the middle area? Like, I don't know what that is, and it keeps doing it, and it's bothering me. You think it's trying to sync with the cloud? But I don't know. Alright, this one is not going to be listed under Fire Emblem. It's a Dragalia album. You guys remember Dragalia? But it has a Fire Emblem track, which is why it's part of my collection. Related game. Do I have to add this one? '53 Dragalia Lost. I guess it's also Fire Emblem Heroes related. Region Japan. Catalog number. Release price was $30.80. Format CD. Let's see. Vocal. Shouldn't this be soundtrack? Manufacturer is not on here. Toys Factory Inc. Distributor is VAP Inc. Oof, that's long. Okay. Get to work on it. And the important thing is track 18's Fire Emblem. Any questions from chat? Such as, what the hell are you doing? So you're doing a catalog, right? Yeah, I'm cataloging my my Fire Emblem collection, because well, my entire box. So all these listings on the left column here are the different boxes of stuff from my Fire Emblem collection, and then the middle section is the contents of whatever box is highlighted. So in this case, this is the contents of my media box 1, which is mostly soundtracks. But media, I'm counting like soundtracks, like music CDs, drama CDs, concert DVDs. VHS tapes of the anime, laser discs of the anime, and stuff like that. So, notice some of these ones near the end are not, the data's not filled in, even though I have taken the pictures and put in the UPC and barcode. So I'm just filling in the rest in because I did get some new purchases. Actually, a lot of these are doubles that I bought. So I want to catalog, I want to finish putting into information here, and then I want to add the new stuff to the boxes. So that might involve me moving stuff around from one box to another to make room. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so this one, let me copy this here. Again, this is another listing that's not going to show up if I search Fire Emblem. So I'm going to put in the barcode into VGMDB. This is Dialco Intriga Lost Limited Edition. Related game. Heroes and Intriga Lost. Japan. It's not copy. Hold on. Dang it, paste. Copy. Paste. Really? We're just not pasting anymore? Okay, that's gonna be a problem if we can't paste. Copy and paste from my Mac to my iPad. Switch apps real quick and see if that fixes anything. No? Really? Alright, I guess I'll type this out and hope it lets me paste on other fields. If I can't copy paste, then it's gonna make things a nightmare. Format CD. Is that a DVD, that one? Could have sworn it was a DVD. Classification vocal. Manufacturer Toys Factory. Label Toys Factory. And distributors. Copy the contents of the track list of this one, paste it here, and then just add disc 2. Please paste, please paste. Paste. Damn it, yeah, okay, that's not gonna work. If I can't paste, this is gonna be... I'm not typing all this out. Okay, well. Why is it not pasting? Alright. Well, in that case, then I will probably have to continue this some other time. Alright, guys. Well, thank you for hanging out today. Well, let's see who can we raid over into. Alright, we're gonna raid over to catch up. She's playing Genshin, but we'll raid over there. As usual, if you guys have the Hilda Monkey emote, you can use that, or you can, if you don't have it, you can hit that sub button, or you can use your channel points. Of course, this probably won't. Oh, it did. Make sure I have the emote on my alt accounts. Perfect. Alright, as usual, you can always catch up with us on Discord. There's a Discord link, as well as on social media. You can follow on those accounts. But yeah, we're gonna head over to catch up, guys. You guys have a good one. Go say hi to catch up, give a follow. We will be back tomorrow with what's on the docket for tomorrow, Wednesday the 13th. We have Grand Conquest starting, and that's it for Faye. So we'll probably do some 3-ups tomorrow. You guys have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see ya. Bye.